How's the ride, sexy?
It was good, my king.
Ooh, that was in a whirlwind. Ooh. That thing is beautiful. Ooh, look at it drop. Ooh, how bye. Check him out, y'all. Check my guy out. This is my guy, Jay Bait, bro. Jay Bait. Ooh. Rocking them 16s as well. Check him out. These bars look thicker than mine. Okay, no, I think those are Paul Yafes too. That's right. Yeah. Wait a minute, Jay. Jay, when you get this? Have I not seen this, or I probably haven't seen it? I think I think he took that with us when we went to Tell the Dragon. Check him out. What y'all think, bros and bros? My guy, Jay Bait. Also, bros and bros, this is where me and wifey serve, man. Our church, Compassion Christian Church. It is 55 Al Henderson Boulevard, Savannah, Georgia, 31419. And look at that beautiful cross. Oh my gosh. So nice. So if y'all ever want to visit, man, y'all come check us out. And y'all already know we have that motorcycle parking. Motorcycle parking. Motorcycle. What we got, boo?
Motorcycle
parking. Motorcycle park. Hey, and shouts out to Love and Motorcycles, man. They pointed out your patches, babe.
Aww,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
you.
DJ, my guy Willie B and DJ, man.
Right,
yeah,
cool.
Hey y'all, she been around. Check out, look there. I rode mine, you know what I'm saying? The Sturge. Look at that. Then she got this here showing that, baby. You got your iron butt.
Yeah.
Okay. And look at this one. Me.
Hi again, Wood Nation. Hope y'all doing well. Thank you again for sending out birthday shout outs to my hubby Dubby. He really appreciate that, and so did I. We had an awesome day at church. We served at the traffic team and as a greeter. And it is now hubby's turn to share the sermon notes. We hope you enjoy it.
Wood Nation, what's going on, bros and bros? Look, just like wifey said, we had yet another phenomenal service. And I also want to thank you guys. Yes, I said it in the last video, but today is actually my birthday, so thank you guys for the birthday wishes again. And I noticed something, bros and bros, like real talk. I was in the mirror earlier, right, doing service on like our little break or whatever. I noticed, look, y'all see this gray hair? Look at there, babe. Well, babe, don't get too close. No. Bro, I see gray hair. Now, I'm not one of the guys, you know, hey, shouts out to, you know, those who do kind of, what is it, bleach or dye or color or something? Yeah, I mean, I don't do that, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, man, where's this coming from? So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I had to clip that off with some clippers, you know what I'm saying? But man, look, we had yet another phenomenal service, man. Our service this time was taught by Marcus Johnson, which is our executive pastor of campus development. And the title is, or our actually new series is The Resistance, right? And the title for today was Enemy Territory. Enemy Territory. Let's dive in. All right, bros and broads. So I'm going to be reading you the book of Mark, the 8th chapter, verse 36. And it says this: what do you benefit if you gain the whole world but lose your own soul? What do you benefit if you gain the whole world but lose your own soul? Now, another word for that word benefit is profit, right? So what do you profit if you gain the whole world but lose your own soul? Woo. 1 John chapter 2 verses 15 through 17 says this: do not love this world nor the things it offers you. For the world offers only a craving for physical pleasure, a craving for everything we see, and pride in our achievements and possessions. These are not from the Father, but are from this world. And this world is fading away, along with everything that people crave. Man, bros and bros, I got to read that again. 1 John chapter 2 verses 15 through 17. Do not love this world nor the things it offers you. Wow, look at there. Offers you, right? Whew. For the world offers only a craving of physical pleasure, a craving of everything we see, and pride in our achievements and possessions. Wow, it is not a sin, man, to achieve something, to achieve greatness and possessions, etc. But that pride, oh man, the scriptures even says pride cometh before a fall, right? You can spot pride easy. I, me, selfish. Will we even say narcissistic type of behavior? All about me, all about what I want, nothing about you, don't even care about your thoughts. Pride, bros and broads, comes before a fall, right? Oh my gosh. Then it says, these are not from the Father, but are from this world. And this world is fading away, along with everything that people crave. Wow. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9 says this, and people of his own possession, that you may proclaim the excellence of him who called you out of the darkness into his marvelous light. Amen. Bros and bros, y'all know I got to read that again. A people of his own possession, that you may proclaim the excellence of him who called you out of the darkness into his marvelous light. James, the 4th chapter and the 7th verse says this, bros and broettes. James, the 4th chapter and the 7th verse says this. Submit yourselves, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Man, one thing about the word, it makes it simple to follow Christ, right? I mean, it's layman's terms. There's no deep theology. I mean, it's layman's terms. Submit yourselves, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Bros and bros, is it fair to say at times it's almost like it's the opposite, right? Mm-hmm. We're submitting ourselves to the things of the world, and we're resisting things that's connected to Christ, right? Mm-hmm. We're resisting prayer. We're resisting our daily devotional, right? We're resisting fasting, right? We're resisting reading our word. These things connects us to the Father, right? Because the scriptures does says some of these things come but by fasting and praying. But if we're resisting these things and submitting to things like addiction, sometimes we'll think that addiction to porn is okay, that lying is okay, that stealing is okay. I mean, cheating on your spouse is okay, right? Because we've submitted to those things and resisted what can actually get us into heaven, mm-hmm. and what actually can start that 180 in our walk with Christ, right? So I'll just say today, submit yourselves therefore to God and resist the enemy, and he will flee from you, not the other way around. I know this is like a new normal in life, right? And a lot of things are being accepted. Right. Just because things are being accepted by man doesn't mean that it's been approved by God. That's good. I gotta say that again, bros and bros. Just because things are being accepted by man doesn't mean that it has been approved by God. So I want to read the book of John, the 17th chapter, right, verses 6 through 19. Now, this is important, bros and bros. The reason I say that is because Jesus is actually praying over his disciples, because I want us to see this is what happens when we submit ourselves to God versus resisting God and the things connected to God, right? And submitting ourselves to the enemy and everything that's connected to the enemy. Watch this, bros and bros. Listen to this. Now, this is Christ praying over his disciples. Check this out. John, the 17th chapter, starting at the 6th verse. I have revealed you to those whom you gave me out of the world. They were yours, you gave them to me, and they have obeyed your word. Now they know that everything you have gave me comes from you. For I gave them the words you gave me, and they accepted them. They knew with certainty that I came from you, and they believe that you sent me. I pray for them. I am not praying for the world, but for those who you've given me, for they are yours. Woo. All I have is yours, and all you have is mine, and glory has come to me through them. I will remain in the world no longer, but they are still in the world, and I am coming to you. Holy Father, protect them by the power of your name, the name you gave me, so that they may be one as you are one. Check this out, bros and bros. This is verse 12. This is important. While I was with them, I protected them and kept them safe by that name you gave me. None had been lost except the one doomed to destruction, so that scripture would be fulfilled. Man, let me read that last clause, bros and bros, again. None has been lost except the one doomed to destruction, so that scripture will be fulfilled. Who was that one, bros and bros? Judas. Absolutely right. Now check this out. Christ is praying over his disciples, right? Because we know the word disciple means student and apostle means teacher. Mm-hmm. Christ was the actual teacher praying over the actual disciples, which are the students, right? Now, here's another word for Christ, which is rabbi. Rabbi also means teacher, but Rabboni means master. So you have the master praying over the students, getting them ready for the next stage in their life, all because they submitted to Christ. This is what happens when we submit to Christ, bros and broettes. They have resisted the enemy on so many levels. wow, look at them being rewarded now because Christ is praying over them. And don't get discouraged and be like, man, you know, I ain't even see Christ. And God, would he still bless me? The scripture says, God blesses those who believe that saw me, and he blessed those who believe that hadn't seen me. Oh my gosh. Let's move on because it's raining. Continuing with verse 13. I am coming to you now, but I say these things while I am still in the world, so that they may have the full measure of my joy within them. I have given them your word, and the world has hated them, for they are not of the world any more than I am of the world. But my prayer is not that you take them out of the world, but that you protect them from the evil one. Whoo, bros and broettes. All right, let me just calm down. They are not of the world, even as I am not of it. Sanctify them by the truth. Your word is truth. As you sent me into the world, I have sent them into the world. For them I sanctify myself, that they too may be truly sanctified. Oh, bros and broettes. Let me read that last clause again. Oh my gosh. As you sent me into the world, I have sent them into the world. For them I sanctify myself, that they too may be truly sanctified. What does the word sanctify mean? And sanctify? To be set apart. To be set apart, bros and broettes. Christ is saying, I have set them apart from the world. You have helped me set them apart from the world. They are in the world, but they're not of the world, right? They're in the world, but they're faithful. They are in the world, but they're trustworthy. They are in the world, but they tell the truth. They are in the world, but they walk by faith. They're not of the world, right? People of the world, I mean, they got a different beat than people that, you know what I'm saying, is in the world, not of the world. Y'all check that out? Woo, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I threw my head back like that, but y'all know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to read that to you guys, bros and broettes, just to show you guys, Christ cares. Christ cares, and he cared for you. He cared enough to pray over his disciples. Oh my gosh, that's big, man. And I encourage y'all to read that entire chapter of John, the 17th chapter. He prays over his disciples, man. He says, I have not let one go astray, and one have not go astray. And guess what? He didn't even make them stay. They wanted to stay because Christ, number one, was different, and he was the opposite of what they were seeing in the world. Man, God has called us to be different, bros and broettes. We are Christians. We are royal priesthood. Come on, we are the head and not the tail. We are above and not beneath. I know it sounds good. I'm not just saying it because it sounds good. I'm saying it because that's what we are. We are a royal priesthood. Christ has chosen you and I, man, to let our light shine. Oh my gosh, even on my birthday. What's up? Blessings.